Hey, y'all. I'm your girl, MsBehaven. The name of the channel is MsBehaven is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. I know I was supposed to go live at 3 p.m., but I am with my son. We ran some errands. I lost track of time, and I'm at the park with him right now. So I'm just enjoying the sun while he enjoys the swings and slides. Child, I hope this young man comes down, but the weather is beautiful. But anyway, I did watch Love and Marriage Huntsville this past Saturday. I'm telling you right now, Nell Fletcher knows how to mess up a meal. Now, she sat her tail up in there eating last weekend when she was supposed to be giving Destiny a ride home. And I said, had that been me, I would have knocked that whole doggone plate off the table and that chicken out of Nail's mouth. Because ain't no way in the world you going to tell me you're giving me a ride and act as if you're going in to get your purse and you don't come back out. Child, please. But this Saturday, she wanna act the fool. Destiny ain't even get a chance to order anything. I know it's a show. Honey, they are there trying to entertain us. So I don't know why they got all these bed up at this park. The bed outnumber the women. Honey, there's one man walking around in a daggone circle with his shades on, looking suspicious. I don't know, but I got my eyes on my son, baby. I got my eyes on mine. And my son, the only one up in here with a deep tan, okay? A deep tan. Now, don't tell me, son, are you about to throw that up on the slide? Don't throw that up on the slide. Other people have to get on the slide. It's the slide's not just for you, son. Other people are getting on the slide. What? What you mean, what? You're not the only person that has to get on this slide. Other children have to get on this slide as well. Let me see your arm. It look like something bit you. I don't know. It has to be like a sensation or something, a tactile stimulation, because he loves picking up these little wood chips and playing with them. Not only just the wood chips, but over at the Airbnb that we have, the parking area, it's like uh, a coarse, like textured dirt, almost like sod on the parking area with miniature little wood chip mixed in it. And he loves to put his hands in that, pick it up and throw it as well. Okay, other kids are coming. Brandon, don't do that. Other kids are coming, okay? Go the other way, babes. Go the other way. No, push it down, not up. Other kids are coming. It's not just you. Other kids are playing over here too, not just you. Child. Mhm. See, I keep telling my son he got the gentle parenting. Honey, if he had the parent his sisters had, child, now it might have been a justification. He got the gentle parent right here. I just say, no, don't do that. That's not appropriate. Oh, be nice. Uh, don't violate boundaries. I'm not hurting you. Don't hurt me. You want me to twist you on here? You have to hold on. Hold on. Yep. Put your other foot up and I'll twist you. Hold on. Whoa. Oh, Jesus. Whoop. You have to hold on. You have to put both feet, put your feet. I know how to do it. I know how to do it, sir. But you have to hold on. You wanna go? Okay. Put your feet, put the other one up there and hold on. You have to hold on. You're not gonna fall. You're not gonna fall. Ooh, child. Mm, mm, mm. You wanna go back up on the slide again? Okay, those are monkey bars. That's what we called them when I was a little girl. Monkey bars. What? Well, if you want to, go ahead. I'm just watching you. It's your world. I'm just a squirrel. It's your world. I'm just a squirrel. Go ahead. I'm watching. Go ahead. I have my eyes on you. Go. Yeah. You don't need to sweep that off just because you saw that man sweeping off the slide. You don't need to sweep it off. Those are steps. Son, son, you don't need to do that. Go ahead and walk up the steps and go down the slide. Thank you. Thank you. Come on over this way. Oh Lord. Just put it that up here, the slide, and then laid up here at the top. Son, come on down the slide, please. Come on down the slide, please. You know, I know they say have your kids when you're young, eh, so you can grow with your children. Honey, when you get to a particular age, you have to have patience and just let them do what they are going to do as long as they are safe and not harming themselves or anyone else. Just let them do what they're going to do. But anyway, back to Love and Marriage, Huntsville. So now ruined the second meal for Destiny. And Destiny ain't even get a chance to order nothing. And Nell acting a fool, acting like she can't understand why Destiny would be uncomfortable. And I don't know why she want to ask Destiny if Lance had sex with her. Lance is your son. Y'all had all these conversations. Ask your son what you want to ask Destiny for. And why would you want to know if they had sex? I'm quite certain Lance would have said something if they had sex. I don't see. I didn't see in that episode Neil asking Kayla if her and Twan they slept together. Destiny made it clear she did not care if Twan and Kayla were dating. Twan is a single man. They just wanted an issue for nothing so everybody could get a storyline. Now, baby, we got conservative, and then, honey, on Saturday's episode, we had the hoochie mama, Kayla, baby. She was out there dressing sexy for her man, baby. She was dressing sexy for a man, and I don't know why she was trying to create an issue with Destiny, acting like Destiny purposely came and bumped her and mean mugged her. Hell, did y'all see Nell's kitchen? That little walkway was tight. There was too many bodies up in there. And now that I think of it, child, that's a third meal. Nell and messed up for Destiny. Nell cooked a home cooked meal, and Destiny ain't even get to sit down to have a plate. Honey, I would have been too through with Nell, because that would be a sign to me. Anytime Nell want to meet with me and food is involved, Nell coming with the F stuff, and I ain't gonna get to eat. So Nell, I'm disappointed in you, a woman of your age, acting foolish like this and up in grown folks' business. But let's talk about Lance, because I've noticed that his wounds around his eyes and on his face are healing. Who didn't whoop Lance ass, y'all? Who done whooped his ass up there in Huntsville? Has Lance been creeping around with somebody woman, or is he messing around with too many women and one of them then tore his tail up? I gotta edit my language. The little kids are around. I had to remember the little kiddies are around. Mhm. But yeah, somebody didn't put them paws on Lance because I see the wounds healing and I don't know what's going on, but they ain't addressing that. But I know Lance is fed up with Nail up in his business. Uh, uh. Anyway, let's get to my boy Martell. I had told y'all in the video yesterday that Martell but messy. Martell know all the dirt on everybody. That's why everybody playing nice with him. That's why they causing too much confusion. Now I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I've been out here on these LMA H sector streets for a while now. And I remember when all them rumors were out there heavy about various cast members. But what I caught is Martell that we ain't gonna address this Saturday. I'm gonna come back to Saturday, but I need to backtrack just a moment to last Saturday's. Was it last Saturday's episode, or was it the Saturday before? I believe it was the Saturday. It may have been the Saturday before when Martell, uh, Chris, and what's that boy name? Dark skinned Ken. Y'all, you know I think Ken is sexy chocolate, but that man is toxic. We gonna call Ken toxic chocolate because that brother is toxic than a mofo. But I'll talk about him in a minute. But anyway, I believe it may have been last Saturday or the Saturday before. Somebody correct me. But Martell, Chris, and dark skinned Ken was sitting up at the table talking about his relationship, what was going on with him and Trisha. And Martell, little shady butt, made the slick comment, get you a young woman. Now, to the average viewer, that may not mean anything. But to me, the fact that Chris was sitting across from Martell, that made me think of that rumor that was out here on these YouTube streets talking about Chris got caught cheating with some young woman. You know. Hmm. Uh-huh. That was a rumor out there, baby. So I said, look at Martell, but throwing that out there in Chris' face. So that was then. But this past Saturday, he made the comment when he and Chris were having a conversation at the restaurant when Chris was talking about Nell is opening up a boutique. And then Martell said, I thought y'all would have expanded the daycare first. I said, ooh, that guy doggone Martell is Metsy Boots. And the reason I said that, y'all, is because when me and my son were traveling from South Carolina back to California last week or whenever, I happened to stop in Huntsville, Alabama. And I happened to go past, wasn't trying to go to Destiny Shop. I was trying to go over to Nail's daycare so I could take a picture and use that as my thumbnail every time I do a review on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Baby, Martell ain't lied, and I don't mean no harm because Nell is a businesswoman, but that daycare is small, and I don't even know why she trying to open up a boutique. I mean, baby, y'all better quit trying to live like the Joneses and trying to impress people and live your life. Okay, that's why Nell up here yelling and stressed out because she trying to live up to the public's and the fans' expectation of what her and Chris supposed to be doing. Honey, you are a businesswoman, you are a child care provider, and everybody know that child care providers, although we greatly appreciate you all are underpaid, or understaffed, and overworked. Honey, I seen that daycare. I seen it, and it is small, and that's what I would have been expanding. Besides opening up a boutique, but that's just me. But then again, you have to do what is it? Supply and demand. So maybe she did. area she got is big enough for the clientele that she currently has. So I ain't even tripping off that, but I'm gonna leave that alone. But all I know is Martell messy. Martell know everybody's secrets, and that's why everybody trying to play nice. And Martell, ooh, baby, I don't know if that's a Kappa thing, but baby, Martell throwing out them slick little hints to let keep them on their toes. And I believe Martell is that friend that got Chris Fletcher in trouble with his license. And he just won't say anything because if he says something, Martell gonna unload the bazooka on him. That's just my opinion. My opinion. So now what else did we see? Ken and Trisha, both of them fornicators, adulterers, and they just need to leave each other alone. Ain't nothing cute about that. Talking about we both spinning the block. And honey, it ain't fair, but we all know that a man a cheat, want us to forgive him, and then act like nothing ever happened. Honey, you tell him you didn't cheated on him too, baby, he ain't gonna forgive you. But I getting sick of Ken anyway, because last Saturday, when he was confessing about meeting this other woman, he said she was more feminine than Trish. So what you calling Trish manly? That's how I took that. So my thing is this. See, the funness that wore away off Trish. See, Ken came in playing that nice guy role, being fake and pretending and acting like he paying everything. Now he's tired. He didn't got up on this reality show, and now he want to show his tail because these females up in his DM. hmm Yeah, but I'm sick of both of them fornicators. I'm sick of both of those fornicators. If you ain't married, you shouldn't be going through all this stress being single. Go your separate ways and be happy. And see, Trish, I'm gonna be honest with you, girl. That's what you get. Cause when you had a quiet man, I don't know. I saw some issues with Marquez too, but I don't know what his issue is, honey. And it ain't me for me to figure out. But Trish, you was disrespectful to that man. He was quiet. Yes, he was arguing with you, but you like to be disrespected because Ken has disrespected you. I haven't forgotten that one episode he was yelling at you and talking about your truck was broke and how he paying for everything and paying to take care of your kids, talking crazy. And here you are acting like an old lap dog. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I'm disappointed in you. You, ooh, and you a flip flopper too. You a flip flopper. I think you'll go and ride whatever Tisha and Kimmy say to do. You rolling with them because you ain't got your own opinion. I'm disappointed in you, Trisha. I'm very disappointed in you. Uh huh. Now, look, what else we got? So, we also have uh Trisha, not Trisha. My girl Tish and Destiny. I know y'all ain't gonna want to hear this, baby, but it was bound to happen. Now, Martell, let it be known, back when Sonny and Moses was on the show, when they were standing outside that house he had built, he got to talking about he rolling with Destiny. Martell let it known. He rolling with Destiny. When Martell and Tisha got into it, Tisha thought Destiny was gonna roll with her, but if Destiny knew was smart with her, yeah, you might as well stay friends with Martell, cause baby, the Scots gonna always have each other back, and when they get tired of you, they gonna throw you to the wayside. So you better stay where at least somebody you know is gonna have your back. But I tell you what, I did not like. I know it made for good entertainment, but I sure did not like to see these two women getting into it because it didn't make any sense. And if you ask me, everything is Kimmy's fault. Hey, DoorDash 999, Journey 9549. Hey, Case and Piper. Hey, I know it's 8 o'clock. I'm late. I'm late, but I'm at the park with my son. I was supposed to win live at 3 p.m. We ran around. I didn't even set up a stream yard or anything. I thought we would be back. Uh, but we weren't. And I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and do a little live while my son's out here playing. This boy can get out here in this playground and get on a swing. And honey, that boy will swing for hours practically. So I'm not gonna stop him as long as the sun is up because it's good exercise for him. Good exercise. But anyway, okay, y'all. Y'all may not want to hear this, but I'm sorry for mentioning this, but Kimmy was the whole. We don't know how Kimmy took the message back to Letitia. We don't know what Kimmy said because Kimmy had to put 20 on 10 for Tisha to be amped up like that. Because do not forget when Kiki was on the show and Kiki and Kimmy was over at Melody's house for that little Christmas. I think it was like a little Christmas party. The ladies had on their little Christmas pajamas. And then Kimmy went back to Tisha. And that's how this beef started between Kiki and Tisha. So Kimmy be putting 20 on 10. So we need to see some video or needs to hear some audio, or we need to know exactly what Kimmy said to Tisha to get Tisha amped up. Because I need to know that. So that's the point of view I'm coming from. That's the point of view I'm coming from. Now, if Kimmy come out here and get to talking about she didn't say it in a malicious or spiteful way when she talked to Tisha, now, Tisha, then I'm gonna have to get up on you because you doing team too much. Now, as far as stuff being under the belt, I don't think that was under the belt when Destiny said your husband don't defend you. So I think what she was clarifying is, look, I'm not going to assume anything because I'm not Destiny. But baby, I know this is for entertainment for us to consume and watch it. But I hope there's a resolution. I hope there's a resolution. And if there's not, then just be cordial with one another because y'all doing the show. Just be cordial. But I've been telling y'all, Kimmy is messy and sneaky. Baby, Kimmy plays the long game, not the short game. Kimmy plays the long game and not the short game. Yep. Y'all up here making videos talking about Tisha thought she was gonna be the queen bee. Now that Melody is gone, y'all got it messed up. Cause see, the fans have never said they wanted to see Marcel and Tisha going off the show, but they've always said that Carlos can let go of Maurice and Kimmy because they don't bring nothing to the show. Now that's what they said. Now I know because I've been tiptoeing in these YouTube streets in this love and marriage Huntsville sector for several years. I was creeping in here when all these content creators was linked up, or when they pretended like they was beefing. And honey, baby, when I'm beefing with somebody, it's up and stuck forever until you apologize to me. You either have to apologize to me or we have to fight. Now, if we ain't fought and you ain't apologized to me, baby, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. All right? All right. So what else? We got the scene with uh-oh. Uh-oh, I already talked about. Cause y'all can go watch the show. Carlos King ain't paying me, and I forgot the other name of the other producers. Cause you know that's what these shows do. They always had a black person be the mascot, show the face of the black person, and you think they in charge of everything when really they're not. They may be the boss of the cast, but the boss got a boss too. But ITV, ITV, I tell you what, they are awfully messy. Who else am I missing up on here? Hold on, y'all. Let me think about it. So Destiny was looking very beautiful. Twan is trying to stay single. He's just trying to hit it and quit it. He let it be known that he is single. Most men that were previously married and got kids, baby, they not trying to rush into no new relationship. So ladies, y'all need to quit being out there giving up that Thundercat, Hot Pocket Puss, or whatever you nickname your stuff. To stop giving it up to these men, make them earn it. Make these men court you. You shouldn't want to give nobody nothing without being in a committed relationship anyway. Yeah, and truth be told, it's too many sexually transmitted diseases going on out there. Hell, everybody sleeping with everybody. As a matter of fact, wait a minute, that made me think of something. I need to backtrack to last week or was it the Saturday before? We gonna talk about toxic chocolate Ken, his friend, his homeboy Will. Y'all, that episode when they went up into Will's barbershop wicked, Martell was up in it. And Martell was talking about because that was Martell first time up in that barber shop. And Martell went up in there and talking about he was gonna take his son to get a haircut there. But once he went up in there, hell, Martell got scared. I don't blame you, Martell. I would have been scared too. Martell know Will is a warlock. He letting all of y'all know he's a warlock. That's why he got that wicked there. He got that old sex demon energy. Honey, he had been anybody over, male, female. He been in y'all all over. That's the energy that Will gives off. And Martell knew it. Even Martell was scared. I bet if somebody questioned Martell, I bet you he ain't been back there again. I bet you he ain't been back to Will's barbershop again. Ooh, child. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Uh, uh, uh. What else is going on, y'all? What's going on? Let's see. We already did my girl's Destiny and Tisha into it, but hey, it was bound to happen. And hey, if Melody was still on the show, people would still be hiding behind her and Martell's story. So it's a good thing Melody done stepped on out the way. So everybody got to show and prove. Everybody got to show and prove. But before this episode, or before the season rather, um, Destiny used to be on her channel with her life coach. And I think her name was Dion. They used to do Mental Monday. I think it was on Mondays, Mental Mondays. So you can definitely tell Destiny has definitely um improved. She has improved behavior wise. Now I still haven't gotten over the stuff she said at the reunion, but seeing this Destiny this season, I'm liking it. And Destiny is also right when she said when it came to her business acumen, that is tearing somebody down, when Tisha was bringing wine and talking about that's somebody else open house. Like, girl, come on and support your friend. And I know a lot of people said Destiny is feeding too much into the comment where Tisha said uh, she put Destiny in a don't trust that whole box. But my thing is, in that episode, not once, at least they didn't show us, did Tisha say she was playing. Now, can't I don't want none of my friends, my associates, acquaintance, nobody referring to me as no hoe in no box, honey, because I am not no hoe. And especially if you say don't trust me, then that let me know we're not friends to begin with. Because a friend wouldn't do that. And all jokes sometimes do have a little bit of truth to it. And I believe Destiny even said that while sitting at the table. But the episode was good. It was entertaining. And I look forward to seeing the next episode. But I know one thing, I'm sick of Trish and Ken. I'm sick of both of them fornicators up on the screen. You either gonna shit or get off the pot. Yeah, well, you know they can't get married because she ain't divorced from Marquez. What is his name? Marcus? Marquez? Marquise? Marcus? I don't know that poor little young man's name. But honey, warning to the wise. Anybody go on reality television, honey, they might make you seem good and paint you in a positive light for a while, but eventually, baby, your dirt and skeleton gonna come out. So you might as well spill your own tea before they spill it on you. All right? So look, y'all, I've been on here for 38 minutes. My son is still up on this swing, and the sun is still shining. I'm ready to get to the house. Oh, I gotta go cook. I gotta go pack up the rest of this stuff in our Airbnb. And then I have to go look at a few apartments uh tomorrow. I gotta go look up at a few apartments tomorrow. I've just been so resistant, you guys. It, oh my God, this is a shame. The man, man, these these companies, these everybody, they pimping everybody, and I just don't want to feed into the hype. It's cheaper to me. It's cheaper to do an Airbnb because the Airbnb come with utility, Wi-Fi. Hell, sometimes you get somebody they got cable up in there, come with a washer and dryer. Utility, you just pay that rent each month. And, and it's in a safe, nice neighborhood. Cause I told y'all a long time ago, I'm Bougetto. And I'm not just going into no type of area. They are not putting me in no overcrowded, dirty, crime infested, loud neighborhood. So I choose the Airbnb that we go to, but I need to go ahead and just give in. But I don't want to give in and get an apartment because why in the hell should I be paying? Not, now, back in the day, now tell me if I'm wrong. If some of y'all remember, if you used to be a renter, you may be a homeowner now. But back in the day, when you would rent an apartment or a house, you would be responsible for paying the rent and the lights. The property owner or the homeowner would be responsible for paying the water. Well, let me back up. You would be responsible for paying if it was a house, you paid the rent, the light, and the gas. The homeowner would pay for the water, the trash, and sewage. In the apartments, you would just pay for if it was all everything was electrical, like the appliance, the stove, you would just pay the rent and your light bill. And then if you had cable and a telephone bill, you would have that too. But as far as like the water, gas, trash, and sewage, the property owner paid for that. Girl, now they want you to pay for it. Not only do they want you to pay that, they want you to get renter's insurance and have them listed on the policy. Y'all supposed to pay for y'all own insurance for these apartment buildings. So if something go wrong, you can file a claim against your insurance company. Child, a couple of these apartments out here in San Diego County, they want you to even pay to park at the apartment building. Who the hell finna pay for parking? Hell, I'm paying for rent. I'm paying for the light. I'm paying for the trash. You're talking about I got to pay for the water. Why the hell am I paying for the water bill? Talking about the way they do the bill is they take the number of residents. So let's say if it's a complex with 100 apartments, they'll take the water bill and divide it by 100, but they'll average it. How the hell you gonna average that? That's your water bill. If I didn't go down to that water bill company and put the water bill in my name, that ain't my bill. I mean, so this is what I'm talking about. why I'm so hesitant to go ahead and rent an apartment because I got to pay all this extra stuff because the rent is so expensive. How the hell you charging people at least $2,500 a month for an old apartment that was built in the 70s or 80s and you ain't renovated, or if you did renovate it, hell, I could go flirt with my old man, the dude I used to date. Hell, he can come up here and fix it and put countertops and stuff because he's a carpenter. I mean, they are taking advantage of these people up here in this area. And I think it's because it's a lot of immigrant people that live up here in North County, uh, and people don't question anything. They just go ahead and pay it. And then there are some people saying, well, if you don't want to pay that, go find something you can afford. Man, I am not going to live up in no hood or no dilapidated slumlord apartment. You got to be kidding. Hell, I had that man on the news, lady on the news. Baby, I'm not going to put myself through that stress. I want to be in a beautiful area like this. Look, look how beautiful. Look at that. Pretty green grass, trees. Ain't no smog, don't smell, ain't no trash out here. Nothing beautiful. Uh, yeah. Yeah. I tell you. But hey, y'all, I'm your girl, Misbehaving. The name of the channel is Misbehaving is Fun. While I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And contrary to popular belief, celebrities are real people too. So y'all, let me get back over here. My son, I'm sitting on the bench right across from him. He's still swinging. Everybody coming and getting closer. They got their cell phones off, got their slides on. Mm, I tell you, I got my eye on my little bambino. Ain't nobody snatching him up. And remember, y'all, always be good to yourself, be patient, be kind, be a blessing to others, and have a beautifully blessed evening. Good night.